Okay, BGSU men's soccer coach Eric Nichols after a 2-0 win over Buffalo. First off, Coach, you talk about sometimes the result versus the performance, and correct me if I'm wrong, it looked like you got both a good result and a good performance today.
Yeah, for sure. There's been a few games this year that we definitely thought we performed. We played well, we played hard, and we didn't get the result in a couple of those recently. And that's tough, especially from a coaching perspective. You ask the guys to do a certain thing, and then they don't get rewarded with the win that they're looking for, and it's tough. And today, I'm really happy for the guys because they got what they deserved.
You got a goal less than 5 minutes in. If you could just talk about that. I mean, I don't know if that's a play that you guys draw up, but I mean, it looked like a textbook, classic kind of goal there.
Yeah, I wish I could take credit for drawing something like that up, but no, getting a goal early though is huge. We like to think we're getting better as the season goes. We're learning from what's hurt us in the past and what's worked for us in the past, and we distinctly remember conceding a goal early in the second half to Lipscomb, and the guys remember that, and they talk about that often, and taking care of critical moments, those beginnings and ends of the halves, and it certainly changes the game when we do that.
The goal obviously came off of Zach Lemke, his head, and Sam Galloway and also Max Weston were involved. It was Sam on the cross. But can you just talk about those guys? Max seems to have been involved in a lot of goals, and I think Sam's kind of been involved a lot of times when the offense is going well. And then for Zach, that's his first career goal. So if you can just kind of talk about the play of those guys.
Sure. We I don't know what the stat is, but we graduated a whole lot of goals from last year. I think we scored 23, and 17 of those or so graduated. So we knew that we were going to have to get scoring from different places, and we have a lot of different guys who can score goals. Max certainly is a special player. He is getting better with each game. He's learning. We're learning how to better use him. He's learning a little bit more what our expectations are. Zach, we've been seeing for a year and a half now, do great things in training, and he's starting to blossom a little bit on the field. And then Sam's got huge potential as a freshman, so this experience is really valuable for him.
And then at the other end, Miguel Rojas and really the whole defense came up big, but just sometimes saves maybe aren't the best barometer of how things are going, but it seemed like a number of his saves today were tough stops, and a lot of them when the game was still 1-0. You just kind of talk about Miguel's play and the back line.
Miguel, again, and the back line have been fantastic really all year. We're defending well as a unit. And when we do give something up, Miguel is there to make the save he needs to. Thing that is most impressive about Miguel is he really hasn't had a bad game, yet he's still not satisfied. There's been one or two little things in each game that he sets out to improve upon, and we saw a couple things at IPFW that were much better today. And then on top of those little things he's doing better, he's a big-time shot stopper, and he definitely was huge for us today.
And I know you want to win every game, but there's not a lot of MAC games. And can you just talk about how important it was to get a result from today's game?
It's really good. I mean, it's going to be tight. Our goal would be to get into that top four.
Sure.
Getting into that top four is going to be a real battle. So any points that are out there, if you can get them, are huge. Yeah.
And I guess maybe the last thing I'd ask you about as you head on the road here now, just if you could talk about the crowd today. You had a really festive kind of atmosphere at Cochrane Field.
Yeah, it was great. It was. I don't know what our attendance was, but it was one of the bigger crowds we've had. We did Hispanic Appreciation Day, or Hispanic Heritage Appreciation Day, and it was really cool. We had some kids up from a camp that we worked this summer, and it was really neat to be able to reward them and give them something to cheer about and let them celebrate with us. So the guys definitely felt their energy and enjoyed playing in front of them.
Okay, any final thoughts? Anything we didn't touch upon?
No, I think we pretty much got it. We've just we'll celebrate this one for a bit, and this was a big win. It's 2 in a row, I think.
Yes, sir.
If I'm counting correctly. We'll see if we can carry some of this momentum on and see what we can do down at Butler.
Okay, thank you, Coach.